The U.S. House has passed a controversial bill regarding gray wolves. The Pet and Livestock Protection Act, introduced by Wisconsin Congressman Tom Tiffany, would remove federal protections for the species. Supporters argue the gray wolf population has fully recovered. They say there are now over 4,000 wolves in Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and believe states should have the authority to manage those wolf populations. However, environmental groups like the Great Lakes Wildlife Alliance strongly condemn the legislation. They call it a, quote, reckless abandonment of science-based wildlife management, end quote. The alliance vows to continue its fight as the bill now moves to the Senate.